How about some poetry? Okay. I have one downer poem, and then the rest are all good. But this is supposed to be melt the ice. I would really say fuck ice, but what gets lost in our conversation about immigration is why do people leave their homes?
And drop their papers.
Vodka doesn't do me and it's gin. Why do people leave their homes to come here? Why do they put themselves in danger to come here, to seek asylum? And that's what this poem is about. I wrote it about 12 years ago. A day in the life. He could be a typical boy of 12 or 13, wearing jeans, a baggy t-shirt, sneakers whose laces are too long. He probably likes to play soccer, hang with his friends, think about girls. He could be a typical boy, but this is Juarez, a city at war with itself. There are no typical boys here. He should study algebra, chemistry, Mexican history. Instead, every day is a study in the poetry of grief. He might be the boy who comes home from school to find his favorite uncle's head planted on a stake in the yard. The body of a brother, bloodied, bruised, just across the threshold. Every day here is the Day of the Dead. Shrines and altars replaced with chalk outlines. Decapitated bodies left in place where the last breath had fled. Is there a name for this kind of survival? A name for the children who no longer sleep, too afraid of the nightmares? For the lucky ones who cross borders seeking a safe haven? A name for the trauma that never goes away, even as the blood fades from the floor of memory. Even in this new house, where bienvenidos is more than a word, and where there is never time enough to forget. Okay, I'm going to bring us back up because we need joy. Joy is the best way to resist what's happening around us. And we can all find little tiny moments of joy in everyday lives. So I'm going to read a new poem I wrote, and then I have a couple of more hopeful poems that I hope will usher us out onto a cloud of hope. This one's called Mapping the Stars. I saw 4 planets last night, or at least 3 I could name. The 4th may have been a mislabeled star. My ancestors used to live by the sky, knew the names and stories of all the stars, stood in awe when the nights were so clear, the Milky Way spread across the darkness like an invitation. Now I can barely find one star that I can name. Often look in the wrong direction, even as I admire the sky's handsome displays every night. How far have we wandered from our ancient roots in our quest for knowledge? How it keeps us outside of our world. I've wandered here long enough, longing for something I cannot articulate. Perhaps my desires rest in the stars, the ones I cannot name, the ones I cannot find, because I still look in the wrong direction. I wrote this poem during the pandemic because I spent way too much time alone with myself, and it's called Life is Beautiful. And for anybody who doesn't know who Pollyanna was, The Disney made a movie of her. She was like, everything was beautiful and great, and her favorite phrase was, let's play the glad game, because everything always made her happy. Life is beautiful. I have a tiny Pollyanna living deep inside me. She sees good everywhere. She believes the world to be a beautiful, happy place. I know she isn't real, but I don't dare tell her. I don't want to hurt her tender, tiny feelings.
If that's okay.
That's great.
All right. This one is called The Way. The footsteps you followed end abruptly. A friend once told you it's a jungle out there, and now you have no clear path. Sometimes a vision is in your head. Sometimes it's in your feet. Close your eyes and listen. Your feet will know how to make your way. They do not behave. And I want to leave you with one last poem. This one's entitled Buddha. This is a poem about healing. Buddha said, unattach. When suffering comes, touch the earth. Connect to the root of all roots. And when suffering finds you, be not the archer nor the arrow. Be the air which parts and reunites. Only air understands this movement and forgives. Thank you. Thank you, my new friends.